everyone. So I came to you earlier from a love rally. It was pretty awesome. But tonight, really, I want to talk to you about fear. Fear is really big and is a really big part of anxiety and depression. So whenever anybody says anything that aligns with what I say to myself in my head, it just causes this circular effect, and it compounds whatever it is that I'm feeling. So if I feel like, and if I tell myself that I can't keep a date, and then my anxiety keeps me from keeping a date, and then somebody says, oh, you can't keep dates, then it compounds on me, and it just kind of like presses me into the ground, and it is really hard and really tough to get out of. And I was just talking to a friend of mine, and it was really interesting because she was saying how fascinating it was because her reaction is very different. So she'll be like, oh, I didn't make that date, but you know, whatever, I'll make the next one. Whereas my experience is, oh, I didn't make that date, I'm a terrible person, I deserve everything that's happening to me because I can't keep my commitments, and I'm shit, I'm horrible, I'm this bad word, that bad word, all of the bad words. The simple truth is that's not true. But I tell myself that, and when people react poorly to my canceling or my whatevering, then it just confirms what I think about myself. So be kind. Be kind to people when they cancel on you or when they reschedule or whatever, because you don't quite know what they're going through. You have no idea. And your words might make an impact on them. I remember things from when I was like 7 that people have said to me. Like from 7 on, I remember every bad word that someone has said to me. And that is part of my sickness, it's part of my illness, and I wish it weren't the way that it is, but that's the way that it is. And I take everything on myself. I will fight the death that you're not that way. It's, you know, these actions, and if you have depression, it's not your fault, it's not anybody's fault, but for me, what I say to myself is, it is my fault, and I am to blame, and I am all of these terrible, awful things. So be kind. Be kind to one another, and be careful of your words, because they do matter. They really, really matter. And if you're not sure of what to say, it goes to the whole, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Well, I don't completely agree to that. If it's someone you love, if it's a friend of yours, if you're not quite sure what to say yet, just wait and breathe and take it in, and try to understand what they're going through, because they might be going through something like I am going through, which is really hard and terrible, and I feel like my brain is broken, and that everything in my life has been blown apart, and I am just trying to put all the pieces back together. So have a happy Friday. I hope everyone has a great weekend. I'll be coming back to you tomorrow. And just, again, simple reminder to be kind and be generous with your hearts, and love each other. All right, bye.